Stacking silver, if you have this amount, you're done. How much silver is enough? Like, when are you actually done stacking silver? The truth is, there is a number. Check this out. Oh, if you're interested in silver, click that link in the description. Money Metals is holding this contest. They're giving away 20 silver eagles. Every month they hold this contest. It's free. It's fun. Click that link. Take home that silver. Now, look at this. This is from kinesis.money. They're saying most financial experts recommend putting about 5 to 10% of your total investment assets into precious metals. That includes gold, silver, maybe even platinum. They say this because they're considering these metals as a safe haven asset. Great for hedging against inflation, great for currency risks, great for a stock market crash coming toward us. So let's say your total portfolio, including stocks and real estate and savings, is $100,000. That means your precious metals bucket should be $5,000 to $10,000 a year. So once you hit that 10% cap, you're technically done stacking metals unless you make more money that year. Unless your portfolio grows, in which case you should be happy, but then you need to actually put in more. Now, look at this. This is from lendstart.com. They're saying within that 5 to 10% of precious metals, how much should actually be silver? Most experts say about 20 to 30% of your metals can safely go into silver. The rest, ideally, is gold. It's more stable. It's not sensitive to industry. So if you're stacking $10,000 worth of metals, $2,000 to $3,000 should be silver. So why not go 100% into silver? That's what you and I think. Well, it's more volatile. Industry impacts the price. At least 50% of silver on this planet is sucked up by industrial use. So it's more volatile than gold. Gold is also really over the long term. If you're looking at a 20-year stretch, gold outperforms. During a bull run, yes, silver outperforms. But during those long, 2-decade stretch you're holding, gold is going to outperform. So once you hit that number, 2 to 3% of your portfolio in silver, you're probably good. But check this out from goldsilver.com. They're looking at a real-life angle. And they're saying instead of thinking in percentages, think in monthly expenses. And I like this. They're saying, how much silver would it take to cover 2 to 6 months of your basic living costs in a crisis? All you have left is your silver stack. You need to live off it. So let's say your monthly budget is $2,000. At $35 an ounce, 6 months of expenses would equal about 343 ounces, around 10 tubes of eagles. Maybe a few 10-ounce bars, look at it that way. It's a very achievable number for most of us. We could absolutely 2-3 ounces a week, picking that up every week, we could get there. It's really about utility in a financial emergency. That's what they're looking at, not just these shiny bricks. So whether you're prepping for a downturn or just looking to build this buffer, once you've stacked enough to cover basic needs for a few months, you've got to see your safety net and you're set. Here's your endpoint. You could look at it as 2 to 3% of your assets. You could look at it as enough silver to live off of for 6 months. You could look at it as just that solid 10% of your annual income. And then again, if you're lucky and you make more than that, you're supposed to continue to take more out of your income and put it in for your annual bucket of metals. There is an actual endpoint to this silver stacking. Well, get your own silver. Click that link in the description. Thank you, Money Metals Exchange, for sponsoring this channel. It's a great contest. They're giving away 20 silver eagles. Every month they give away 20 eagles. Click that link. Be the next winner on that list. Take home that silver. And I'll see you on the next one.